over feelings. Facts over feelings. We just doing this, but now they saying we the realest. And we don't give a fuck, you better get about your feelings. Facts over feelings.
I was on Facebook, man, and Rock, you probably post more than anybody I know on Facebook.
Straight up.
That nigga know he be posting.
Rock Dylan mentioned you in. Rock Dylan tagged you in.
You know what I'm saying? So out of the 25 posts in 1 hour, I happened to see that one, and it said, and you probably could tell us exactly what you said, but it was like, man, people felt bad for me when I was a kid and I lost my mom. But now I feel bad for y'all because y'all still got to lose y'all mom. I don't know how it was worded.
I'm going to say, as far as what I could figure he mean, he lost his mom, so the pain he had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And now what he's saying, he hate to see anybody else have to go through it.
That's facts. Like, that's exactly what I meant by it. Like, that was the worst shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
How old were you?
I was 10. I remember the last words I said to my mama and everything because she died September 1st.
Damn.
That's when school used to start September 1st. And I asked, we was over my grandparents' house. I asked her, was we going to school tomorrow? She was like, nah, baby, why? I was like, because I want to stay at grandmama's house. She was like, you can stay. I'll just come get you tomorrow. And when I woke up, like, the house was full of people. And everybody was talking and shit like that. But as soon as I woke up, everybody got quiet. So I'm just thinking it's a part. They call my grandmama's house Club Mildred's to this day. If y'all come to Mildred's.
What time was it?
It was in the morning. It was wee hours of the morning. I'm like,
okay.
But I'm too young to think like, I'm just thinking they finna party like they normally do. So when everybody got quiet, everybody looking like, who gonna tell them? They was saying that shit. I was like, tell me what? And my granddad was like, your mama gone. So I'm talking about, nigga, I got so fucking mad. Like,
let it out.
And so I started hitting my granddad. I love my granddad to death. Because I'm thinking he bullshit. I'm thinking he playing or something. Him? I started hitting him, yeah. So, but at the time, the way my grandmama's house was set up, in the living room, when I was walking across to him, you can see the doorway. So my grandmama was walking up at the time. Like, I ain't know she was coming from somewhere. At the time, I ain't know she was getting back from the hospital. She just came in and grabbed me, fell to the floor crying, talking about, baby, she gone. Like, how the fuck my mama gone? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still, a lot of people got to go through that, bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
They got to go through that. And then it's like now, as an adult, I look at it like I done experienced that. It still hurt. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about it.
I could look at it. I could tell. I could see it.
Yeah, man, that lady meant everything. Everything. I probably wouldn't be sitting here with y'all if she was still here. You know what I'm saying? My life probably took a whole nother path. Shit, I ain't cried about it in a while, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know why though. But I know that shit gonna hurt. Man, that shit gonna hurt when y'all have to experience that shit. Whoever ain't lost their mama, especially if your mama was somebody for you. So I feel like that made me feel bad for people, bro. Like, damn, you got to go through that. Like, I ain't never lost a kid or no shit like that. That's the only thing, bro.
Could be worse.
I don't want nothing in life, bro. I just ask God not to let one of my kids die before I die.
Right.
Other than that, man, I ain't tripping about shit in life. So that's the only thing I can think that can be harder than losing her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be harder. My motto is I blame women, right? It's like that for a reason. I know how fucking powerful a woman is. I know what she mean to us as black kids, black boys, black men, black daughters, black grown women, everything. Like, them folks so fucking important. So, and we lost a real one. When I say a real one, everybody knew who my mama was because my mama handled fucking business. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that post, I was in my feelings that day. That's why I posted. It was one of them days, just sitting there to your thoughts and crying and shit. And I was like, damn.
Boy, sometimes the worst time is downtime.
Yeah.
That's why I got a job, bro. I was retired for I don't know how many years, and I was doing bullshit.
You
like
retired.
That bitch say retired.
Yeah, retired. I mean, you got to think about it. I played football on up until late in my late 20s.
Yeah, 28, 27.
Well, no, I was 30-something when I stopped playing.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
How
Like,
long though? Like you said 30-something. So when you started, like you
because when I first started playing football, I thought I was through with it. Then I got another fucking phone call, right? You know how they do. I got a call to New York. I thought I was going to play with the Jets. And when they let me go, but because of the buzz they made of calling me, like a lot of arena football teams called me to play again. So I went and played that, and shit.
they saved you.
Yeah.
They, you know what I'm saying? When you not being able to play with the Jets, they saved you.
Fucking
saved you.
I would have played you preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that shit done. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not. I mean, I know that's not equivalent, but like being told I can't play football no more. Maybe that's the only thing that's ever hurt me since my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Yeah, you ain't cry for that though.
Nah, I ain't cry for that. But that shit hurt though.
You fucking
Like being
hurt.
told you can't, you know what it's like to be told.
Yeah.
You know you can still do this shit, but
Man, that
some
shit hurt me.
soft couch potato ass motherfucker telling
Man, that
you
shit hurt me when
you can't play no more.
when Coach Crawford told me I wasn't a third down running back. You gotta start coming out the field third down now, Brandon.
Coach Crawford and Sonshi?
No, Coach Coughlin with the Giants.
Oh,
You gotta-
Coughlin.
You gotta start coming out the field on third down, Brandon.
That hurt.
We need another guy out there that can help in the receiving game. What about picking up these fucking blitzes? These motherfuckers blitzing through here like,
Exactly.
oh, they gonna have to be able to do that. I'm like, okay.
But yeah, that was the gist of that post, man.
Yeah,
Look.
that was strong.
Like lose your daddy, that shit don't do. Like I didn't go to my dad's funeral, and I love my dad or whatnot, but like I went to a football game. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Like,
Why?
because it was a lot of bullshit going on when my dad died. Like all the fucking women were cutting up. Like women were coming out the woodworks cutting up when my dad had died. And his girlfriend at the time, she finally ended up talking to me. At first she wasn't talking to nobody. She was like, Rock, your daddy told me that I won't have no problem out of his boys. It'll be the girls. And like people who I thought were sweet people, like showed a whole nother side to me. And they were like, why you ain't come to the funeral this now? Like, I'm gonna slap the shit out of one of y'all for real. Cause what y'all doing is ridiculous. This man is gone. And me and my brother paid for the funeral and everything, yet they holding my fucking money up. We thinking it's the hospital and the funeral home. The whole time it's my sisters, it's his ex-wife and everything.
Trying to control everything.
Yeah, like they all going back up here saying they're the ones who represent him and all that, and no, I don't want this, no, I don't want that. And my dad hadn't been with his wife in over 24 years. My little brother was 24 when he got killed. He was the baby boy. And it's like, lady, what the hell you talking about? I know y'all never got a divorce, but that man ain't been with you in 24 years. I'm going to let this woman that he took his last breath with make the decisions. Right. Whatever you want, I got you. Because I ain't laying up with him. I don't know what he telling you at night. She probably know.
Telling the for her to have that.
No, she probably know more about what my daddy's last wishes were than anybody, because this the woman you laying up with. Yeah. So when that lady told me what she wanted for his funeral, that's what we paid for.
Got you.
So and I didn't go because man, they buried my daddy 2 months after he died.
Damn.
He been gone. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck am I going there for? It's a show for everybody now.
Yeah.
So he been gone. That's why I didn't go. I went to a fucking football game.
So look, last question. How did your mom pass?
She died in her sleep.
Okay.
My mama had an aneurysm.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
And
sorry to hear that.
So my mama had 3 boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mama always wanted a little girl. Always. But she was scared she'll have another little boy. See, I'm 10 years older than my sister. Like, I ain't go to school or nothing. Like, when my little sister was born, after my mama died 3 months after my little sister was born. Yeah, so, and my mama used to she wouldn't let nobody keep her, no none of that. The one night my grandmama got to keep my little sister, my mama stayed the night too. Like, she wanted a little girl that bad. And my brothers had to watch the paramedics try to revive her and everything, so that scarred them. Like, my little brother used to cut up, like, because everything, his whole excuse for everything was about my mama not being there. So it was like an excuse for him to cut up and shit.
Yeah, fucked him up.
Yeah, and then my other brother, people thought he was the good one. He just was quiet, but a motherfucking menace.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and shit, I had to grow up, bro. Like, real quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, she died in her sleep. She didn't have no pain or nothing like that. She went to sleep and then wake back up.
For sure, man. Sorry to hear that, man. What you got to say, Shay?
Hey man, I can't really say nothing because I got my mama. I can't
come back with nothing.
Come back with nothing, man. I just got to sit here.
There's
one time you ain't got to worry about. There's one time you ain't got to worry about me cutting you off.
I know how you is with your
you
mama.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like he said, our time got to come, and boy, that's gonna be a motherfucker, boy.
Man, I tried to tell my mom the other day when I was home. I'm like, man, you got to walk. You got to walk around. You got this big old ass yard, just walking around the yard.
Yep, that keep
I want you to walk
alive.
around the yard, so till you make it around the yard, and like without stopping. Because I told her, I said, your heart rate high, and you took 10 steps. If you get a heart attack now, you're gonna die because your heart ain't strong enough to fight it.
Yeah,
your heart rate is do because you done took 3 steps.
right.
You got to do better. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to tell her. I told her, I said, Mom, you get a heart attack. Boy, don't wish that on me. I'm not wishing it on you. I speak reality. See, y'all don't like to hear reality.
Right.
Nope.
You don't like to hear reality. You tell me don't speak that on you. Well, reality is it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting no exercise. You're not doing nothing. You're sitting down all day, and when you do move around, you're moving around to another seat. You're gonna be sitting your ass down for an hour plus at a time.
Probably not eating healthy.
And
You know what I'm saying?
diabetes is real.
Yeah,
and
and that's heavy.
in our community. See, a lot of people see now this world. I done gotten in some heat with people before. I'm talking about family members and everything. Like, people want you to feel sorry when you the one you the bad guy when you saying you don't need to eat that, you don't need to do this, you need to exercise. Let me help you. And now you the bad guy. Then when you don't listen, and now you got to get limbs amputated and stuff like that. You want somebody to feel sorry? No. And then it costs you your life or anything worse. Like, people really be going in diabetic comas and stuff like that. And you the bad guy for saying something on trying to help them not reach that place. So like,
One thing I learned in school, if I ain't remember nothing else, or in college, is you can alleviate diabetes just by working out.
And people keep saying, and this is another argument I have. I get it. Sometimes it's in your DNA. Sometimes
no, the fuck it ain't.
No, listen, no. But I'm saying it is. It is. Diabetes is
running
in
your
my
family.
It running your family. But
that's because people don't run in the family.
But look, but this is what I'm saying though. It's sitting there marinating, waiting to come up the minute I go
The wrong
this many
way.
years
Yeah.
without working out or eating right.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be up. So, but if I'm gonna work out and I'm gonna run, and they do have some people. I know a guy that was a trainer with the Giants. He was our assistant strength coach. And when I tell you, and there's gonna be some of my guys out there that played with me, and there's gonna be some guys around the league that know Marcus Paul. Marcus Paul was about 6'2", 6'3". He was, I think Marcus was like 40, 48, 49 years old at the time, ripped up, in good shape. Drink shakes every day. I watch him eat salads and all this good stuff. He ended up dying of a heart attack. He ended up dying of a,
Some stuff is just gonna happen. You can't.
I mean,
avoid
we got the worst fucking food in the world though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't. I mean, I can't test to that shit, but I just know that man was in good shape. You know what I mean? And there's some people out there in good shape that might have diabetes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes, but I do think that shit is more, a more adult onset versus when a kid get type 1. When a kid get type 1, that's just straight something that nobody could control.
Right.
But I do think that at some point, adult onset, I do think that you could control that by what you put in your mouth and in your activity.
You know, activity.
It's a lot we can control by what we put in our mouth and let come out of our mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it starts with that, man. The gut is very important. Like, it's a lot of people who leave this country with illnesses and go stay in other countries because of how healthy the food is, because it's actually fresh. It don't have any preservatives or anything like that.